Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again with this bitch. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing great. We are here to talk some shit. But before I get into that, I don't know if you guys can see this. I have broccoli cheddar soup all over the front of my hoodie and could not be bothered to go in the other room and actually change my hoodie because I am white trash and I do not care. So that is what that is. I just wanted to let everyone know. But I want to start this video out by talking about David Dobrik's worst mistake. For sure, not the worst. Let's be a little generous.
One of his biggest
mistakes, Jason Nash, is still over there on TikTok and he is still begging for money. And now people are trolling Jason Nash even more because we know that Tana made a comment about like DoorDash Jason Nash and then tried to like quote tweet me and say that she was like joking and it wasn't actually a thing. She was talking to Jeff Wittick and I think that they were like doing a podcast with some other people and she actually brought up like, have you seen Jason Nash over there on TikTok begging for money and like how it's sad because he has kids.
Have you seen Jason Nash on TikTok live every day begging for money?
Yeah, I see clips of it. I see like YouTube videos where people.
I would rather him have fans. Like every day I get on my TikTok and every hour on the hour, Jason Nash is live.
He's got kids. Like
he doesn't see them. He's live thanking people for roses 18 hours a day.
That part's bad, but also if he had fans, that'd be even worse for his kids, you know?
Look at Adam 22 and Lena.
They have kids?
They have a kid.
But not in high school. Like, imagine you're in high school and like your dad's showing his dick on the internet.
It's like the South Park episode.
Yeah, you can. Oh, it's exactly that. Yeah,
I haven't seen that still.
That kid loses every argument automatically. Like you just, bro, your dad showing his dick online. You know.
Well, wouldn't there already be conversations like that in school? Being like, yo, your dad's on TikTok live right now?
100%.
It's probably a thing, but it is probably much worse if he had
like his butthole.
I just feel like he needs to be like a DoorDash driver then. Like, it's just getting out of hand.
Or a writer or something. He's got talents that he doesn't need to be, like, so given so much of himself on the internet. Like, he could. Yeah. He could.
And I don't know why I'm talking shit. I'm literally a sellout.
What do you mean?
If push came to shove, I would be on live begging too. But for some reason, when I do it, it's like camp. And when he does it, it's like jail.
You don't need the money. That's
no. But if I needed the money and I was doing it, I'd be like, oh my God, that's so camp, Tana, what you're doing there begging for money. But like,
y'all, she said that she would rather see Jason Nash on OnlyFans than doing TikTok.
I wouldn't.
And I would let you know this. I would rather see him over there begging all day, every day on TikTok than seeing those things floating around over on Twitter.
Yeah, because you know it's
only inevitable. It is only inevitable that would be floating around. And
well, girl, you got to see half of it in one of the vlogs that David posted about him back in the day. He had his whole ass in it.
I did not watch.
Girl.
I definitely missed that one.
Well,
I missed them all, but I definitely did not watch that one.
Luckily for you.
It's the Magic Miss, Carla Flores, Chloe, Alicia, Slando, Brian Scucci.
Can someone make Jason Nash a DoorDash account? If I open my TikTok one more time to seeing him begging for roses on my Live For You page, I'm calling CPS.
So it's just getting more and more cringe over there on TikTok with all these influencers literally begging for money. They're all so shocked and surprised that their fans are sending them all these gifts. I sat and I watched the Jason Nash live stream, so nobody else had to do it. And if you have done it, I'm sorry. But I recorded for about like a minute, 22 seconds, and he doesn't do anything over there except for just say the names of people that send him a gift. Yeah. So I guess this is like, people are getting something out of it that Jason Nash said their name, but that's all it is. And then he's talking about how people will snipe and how they have to drop this many gifts so he gets to this rank.
I guess it's because I don't really understand the streaming thing, like begging for likes. I see people that do it, they don't beg for likes and they get likes, and then I see other people out here, please hit the likes, please hit the likes, give me a galaxy, give me, what's the one that it puts the cowboy face on there? They love that.
I don't know. No, now the new thing with Jeffree Star, because he is awesome, the recycler, that's what they call him over there. I wonder if Jason Nash is recycling anything. I wonder if he's gonna like try to get in on that because there's big money in recycling, apparently.
Girl, he probably would if he thought that he could make money. But what money are you getting if you're just recycling the same money over and over and over?
There's probably like some kind of like deal that they all get like a portion.
Do they not need to like? Do they not have to throw money in because does TikTok not like take a cut of that when they do cash it out?
I think they do. And because of Jason Nash constantly being live over on TikTok and begging for the money, he apparently got swatted the other day, which is a huge issue. Like, shame on whoever did that. It's not even funny. It's giving barbs. It is definitely giving the barbs with what we have seen going on over on Twitter and just social media in general with this whole Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj thing.
Craziness.
Something about that we didn't talk about in your video is that Nicki Minaj's fans, in her honor, and this is just so crazy to me to like even think about, that people will literally do illegal activities just to try to get the attention of their favorite celebrity, who at the end of the day, I'm gonna just say this to you guys, she doesn't know who the you are. Other than your Nicki Minaj username over on Twitter or something about the stallion, account. That's all it is. She's liking your stuff and retweeting it. Wow. So you want to put your like safety and everything in jeopardy, like your livelihood, because these people that have been doxing in the name of Nicki Minaj, a lot of them have been found out, and a lot of them have been turned over to the police because some people tried to do it to an attorney.
So interestingly enough, today's the birthday of the person who doxed and leaked my private and personal information onto the internet this past weekend in response to my criticisms of Nicki Minaj. Now, what's actually a little bit funny is you happened to dox me the night of my younger brother's birthday. You leaked my phone number, a former address me and my family used to reside in. Now, I'm sure many of y'all are wondering, oh my God, Eric, why didn't you bring attention to this when it first happened? Well, one, I didn't see it fit to boost or amplify content containing my personal information, one of which was approximate locations to the current city and state that I live in. And number two, after doing a bit of scrolling and clicking around, I found every bit and piece of information I needed to find on you, one of which was your birthday. So I waited. Now, here's the thing. I've never sought legal recourse through the U.S. justice system, but I've also never been doxxed to this degree. And I want to be clear. I can only speak for me. The people I can't speak for is my family, my extended family. The people who felt slighted by your decision to not only endanger my life, but the lives of my younger brothers and my mother. So you have one of two options. One, you will not only issue me a direct and sincere apology, but you will do so on the very same platform you use to dox and disseminate my private and personal information, because what was done in public will be apologized for in public. Number two, you will delete that stand page. You will delete your account. It must be done away with, my love. And three, you will take down the post containing my personal and private information. It's still up, and that's nuts. Macadamia. Now, should you choose not to follow the demands of number one, option number two is, one, a report with the Cybercrime Division of the FBI will be filed. Two, legal representation will be involved so as to seek compensatory damages for the trauma you sought to inflict on me and my family. Three, a phone call and several emails will be issued to the technical college at which you major in nursing for to let them know that somebody who potentially will be seeking a career in nursing and be medically responsible for the lives of people saw it fit to endanger the lives of regular civilians over celebrity drama. And number four, you also run the risk of your face and the account in which you used to dox me being plastered across the entire internet. Now, had this been an attack solely directed at me and me only, I would have let it fly. God honest truth, Scout's honor. Plus, you're only 20. But because you got my family involved, with that being said, I'm looking forward to your apology, Amaria. Happy birthday. Congratulations to you for getting into nursing school, and say hi to Grandma Ida for me. Kisses.
Not even the police, it's the FBI.
Yes.
They're going to the FBI.
They are looking into this. And then you have the fans of Nicki Minaj that are out there trying to like talk about Megan Thee Stallion's mom's grave and how they're going to like desecrate it for her. I can't imagine being a fan of someone and thinking that I need to go to that extreme to like impress them. The people that I'm fans of, I don't give a if they know who I am. Yeah. I enjoy their content. I enjoy the music they put out.
You know that cemetery had to say that they were beefing up their security because of this.
Yeah, they were having to beef up the security because apparently barbs were making threats online about coming there and doing something to the grave. Like, again, who has time? And who has
They do, girl.
Like, imagine applying that energy somewhere else. It's psychotic.
I'm speechless. I don't even, like...
It's psychotic.
Why would you do something so disrespectful?
Over a song.
That neither of these people would know who you are anyway.
So let's get back to the TikTok drama real quick, because Jeffree Star, who is known as the recycler over there, now we all know that Jeffree went to the TikTok Live Fest, and there was a lot of drama. You had the one guy yelling at him, "You're the recycler," Jeffree calling him a faggot and like trying to like push him away, all that kind of stuff.
Chad, look, it's the recyclers. Hold on. Yes, it's the recyclers. It's the recyclers. Yeah. Tell him. Me? You're calling me one? You're calling me one? Who's disrespecting you? Move! 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 Beat it! Can we get a blue bin over here, please? We need the blue bin. Dubs! Huh? Snipe!
There was another clip that came out of Jeffree Star where he was screaming at some lady on the stage, and people were like, who is that? Like, what is going on? The lady has come forward. The newest victim of Jeffree Star has decided to tell everyone what exactly was going on, and it actually involves the recycling. And it actually involves the going, because there's this thing over on TikTok. You guys know that people do battles over there, and then the people in your chat, like whatever gifts they give you, that's how you like win the battles. You have to get the most. Well, Jeffree Star has been accused, and he's been accused of this many times with his friends that are in the recycling community, that they will be watching a battle and they will go in there, and at the end, they will drop a shit ton of tips on that thing so that person will win the battle, and it keeps their friend or whoever they want to win like up on the ranks. So this drama that is going on, and the reason that Jeffree Star was screaming at this person, apparently like back in the day or at some point he like complimented her space buns. He's actually done a battle with her, and she has talked to him in the past and kind of like, you know, said, can you please not come into my chat and please not like tip against me or like tip somebody up that is against me. Like it's a whole thing. Well, at the TikTok event, she made a joke about that to him, and Jeffree Star did not like that, and Jeffree Star decided that he was, Hit Dog was hollering. Once again, the Hit Dog was hollering. He started screaming at her, basically like, get off my arm, and she's like, I didn't touch your arm. It's a whole
You know
mess.
what I have to say about that? Why waste when you can recycle?
Yeah.
All right, so what happened? The interaction was extremely brief and very unnecessary. I was talking to a friend of mine, a TikTok friend of mine, who I was meeting for the first time at Live Fest. We're going to call her C. Okay, I was talking to C. I had talked to her a few times throughout the event, so it wasn't like that was our first time talking. Just talking to her, chatting it up, joking, whatever the case may be. C is also friends with the Star. I personally don't know the Star. I didn't have any feelings towards him, good or bad. I don't know him. You don't know everybody in the world. I don't know him like that. However, I have had interactions with him before. So let me explain those interactions very quickly so you understand why what happened. I have been in a 2v2, a live battle with him. A lot of people are aware of what I'm talking about. If you don't know, I mean, you're going to have to do that homework. But I've been in a live battle with him before, in which when I was in that live battle, I had space buns in my hair, and he complimented me on it. That's important for later on in this story, okay? I had space buns in my hair, and he complimented me on it. After that 2v2, that one interaction that we had like live, I never really battle him. I don't seek him out. He doesn't seek me out. We don't have a relationship online at all. The only interaction I've had with him is when I'm battling my friend, like the girl C that I was talking to. He tends to go on their side and drop very heavy against me. Now, a lot of streamers have their own rules on having other creators drop against them if they want to participate in that with that or not. My particular team has no creators on it, therefore I do not want to battle other creators as gifters, okay? If you know what I'm talking about. That's neither here nor there. So in the last interaction I had with him when I was battling C, he dropped heavily against me, and fine and dandy. I've never, called them recyclers. I've never done any of that stuff. That's just not I don't give a fuck. But what I did do is politely ask him, okay, now that you've dropped heavily on me, can you please stay out of the next battle? Polite, chat, all polite, so that I can have a fair game, because my team is made up of teachers and medical professionals and people like that, not other creators, and I want to give them a fair shot, okay, basically at winning the battle, because we came here to win. He did not give a okay, and he proceeded to drop 300K on me again. Fine and dandy. I made a personal decision at that point that I would probably back off of battling with her, although I missed battling with her, because it's just not fair to my team, okay? So, it didn't change the way I felt about her as a person. She's still cool. I just no longer want to battle her. So now we're at Live Fest. He comes up to us as a pair. That's important too. He came up to us, I did not come up to him. I did not engage with him. I did not initiate negative, positive, or any type of conversation with him. It was initiated on his end. I had those same space buns in my hair. So the way he approached me, he came to both of us, but he said something to me. He says, like, I'm paraphrasing, but like, yes, honey, like one of those, you know what I'm talking about, chat. Yes, girl, like to my space buns. Now, this is where I think we go wrong, chat. What happened on my end is I'm still remembering the last time he dropped 300K on me after I asked him to, stay out of this particular match. So what I say to him, jokingly, with no malicious intent, is, okay, if you feel that way, or something along the lines, I'm paraphrasing again, but if you feel that way, can you please stop dropping against me when I battle? See. Okay, this is what I say. He turns around so quickly, I'm thinking that he's joking with me. He just came up, he just gave me all of this compliments, all loud and, oh my God, yes, girl, you're it. And then he turns around, so I'm thinking he's still joking. Now, keep in mind, he is extremely tall compared to me. You guys see how short I am in the video. I'm only 5'3". He's very tall compared to me. The music is blasting. So I tap his shoulder ever so gently to get his attention. Like, hey, not rude at all. I know I'm not being rude because C, who's both of our mutual friends, has a smile on her face. Everything is all fine and dandy. Until he turns around and screams, "Don't yank my arm!" Like out of nowhere, chat. Jump scare for me. Scared as fuck. Like, what the f? Like, I'm not expecting any of that. So I look at my friend C, like, is he for real? Is this like maybe he's being dramatic. Maybe this is part of his drama. Maybe, the curtain is going to be end scene real quick and he's going to laugh. No, he proceeds to start yelling at me in chat. At that point, I knew, something is up with him. I know without a doubt that I tapped his shoulder to get his attention. There was I wasn't even in that space. I mean, what am I going to do with your tall ass? What am I going to do? My little ass, what am I going to do to you? No, I'm thinking that you're cool, I'm cool. You just turned around. The real situation is, chat, he did not like the fact that I did not reply to his compliment. But in all actuality, I'm one of those people that keep that same energy. So the same energy I have for you online is the same energy I'm going to have for you offline. I simply asked you a question. Can you not snipe me? It wasn't that deep for you to make a scene. So once I processed what was happening, my other friend, I'm going to call her Kay, was coming up to me because she realized it was getting weird and rowdy. So she came up to me and she was like, it's basically not worth it. I look at my friend C and I'm like, you really need to get him, bro, because he's tripping. Like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? He's yelling. That's the end of that was the whole end of it. But I just want to really clarify that, 1, I didn't do anything to him. 2, I did not approach him. 3, I am not thirsty, okay? There's a lot of thirsty individuals in the world that need the approval of celebrities. I'm not one of them.
Jeffree Star cannot keep a friend or make a real friend to save his life. That's why I said that him and Nicki Minaj are the same person. They are the same person. I think they're possessed by the same demons.
Let's be honest, and this is my opinion. Maybe some people will disagree. Maybe some people will agree. I think that Jeffree Star wants to stay up on the ranks the same way that he wanted to take James Charles down to be the top of the beauty community. Now, James Charles did very horrible, disgusting things, and he's a piece of shit, and I think that he does not deserve
any kind of redemption.
any kind of redemption at all, especially with that article that he had written about him asking for it. Like, how fucking cringe.
James Charles.
So ridiculous. But I think it's kind of the same thing for Jeffree Star over on TikTok because he wants to be the one that everyone's talking about. He wants to be the biggest celebrity over there, and everyone needs to bow down to him. It's wash, rinse, and repeat. Watch. Someone over there in those top ranks is going to have it out with Jeffree Star, and all of a sudden, all of a sudden, they're going to be a predator.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Girl, that is. Jeffree has a proven track record of accusing people of things. He might be right about a lot of it.
A hit dog will holler. So with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. I hope that you did enjoy it. Please leave us a clock emoji down below for TikTok. Or a recycling bin.
Oh,
leave us a recycling bin down below for the recyclers.
Why waste
Shout
when you
out
can
to
recycle? I love that.
And we'll see you guys all in our next video.
Bye.